Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Shay, and I'm back with another reading. These readings are timeless and general, so they may or may not resonate with you at this time. If it does, great. If it doesn't, take what does and leave the rest. I have a message for you today. I was asking Spirit, what makes you intimidating? And what I pulled was the Two of Cups, the Judgment, Three of Wands, the Hangman, the Hierophant, and Three of Swords. Also, the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. And I pulled a Gemstone Wisdom Oracle card. This is my deck. This is all about crystals and what kind of properties they have. And I pulled the blue Knight. So we're gonna get into this reading. What makes you intimidating, right? Okay, so Spirit is telling me that you're somebody that people easily feel like they have a connection towards. People feel like you don't have a problem connecting with other people. This is that soulmate energy, so others can feel like you're their soulmate. Okay, I feel like what makes you intimidating is that you're able to bring major changes when it comes to a situation, whether it be positive or negative. I'm getting spiritual reckoning, so you could be a judge as well, like in the 5D. You could have that authority to judge people. And I don't feel like you do this like in a malicious way. I'm getting tongue tied, but I feel like you can call judgment on people, okay? This is what makes you intimidating. Also, you have foresight, so this could be something that, like, you have some type of your psychic abilities, all right? Confirmation, you heard that outside? This confirmation. You have foresight to see into the future, or you can look ahead and kind of like predict what's gonna happen, which is makes you very intimidating. You could have done this around people before, or done this with someone, and they came back to you later and like, "Yo, guess what happened? Like, what you told me, it actually." Okay, maybe not word for word or whatever the case may be, but it was like something that you said, and then it wound up happening in some sort of way. So this makes you intimidating, and a lot of people they've noticed this about you. Also, you are the type to like cut any kind of contact with anyone with this hangman energy. I feel like at any moment, if you feel like a person has done you wrong or made you feel some kind of way, you can surrender a relationship really quick. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but you're able to like walk away from situations and just like totally dead them. I'm also getting your what makes you intimidating is that you also have spiritual wisdom. I'm not saying like you've gone to school and learned like religious texts and stuff like that, but I feel like this is more of you learning on your own, and then like different life experiences. So this makes you like really like looked at as in a respectful way as someone who knows a lot about the spiritual realm and stuff like esoteric subjects. What also makes you intimidating is that, like I said, with that hangman energy, like you can surrender relationships and people, they really feel sad about this. This could be somebody that you actually did separate from with this Three of Swords energy. Yeah. So it makes you intimidating that, you can kind of provoke like these deep emotions in people as well. Um, there's also a thing about you, like, you know how to learn things really quickly, so it doesn't take you long to pick up a new skill or a trade or something like that, as long as you're interested in it. And that makes you intimidating because a lot of people can't do that, like apply the knowledge that they've learned. Sometimes it's difficult for other people, as well as, you having like multiple choices, and you always got the options to like kind of do what you want. And be around who you want, not all necessarily taking all those options, but you are the type of person that does have choices. You know, you're not stuck in one type of thing. So the gemstone wisdom card that I pulled was the blue Knight card, and you can go look that up on Pinterest. But it talks about truth, energy clearing, and alignment. So yeah, this says speak with integrity. So if you're, I feel like this is also something that is intimidating to other people. Maybe how you speak, and you know, you could be, like I said, you've learned a lot, and you know how to like talk about these things that you've learned or you've picked up along the way in your own lifetime. And that could be a little intimidating to other people because people want to speak up and talk about their story. They feel like their story is interesting, but they don't know how to do it. Or maybe fear holds them back or something like that. But that's not the type, you're not the type of person to be like that. Yeah, because you know the truth, you know what I'm saying? And you're also in a line, an alignment with speaking up, and, you know, maybe not just for yourself, but being an advocate for other people as well. So this can be a little intimidating, but I feel like people, they're kind of used to it by now with you, because I feel like this is how you've always been. So people kind of like expect you to speak up, and they're not as shell shocked by it as they were when they first got into your energy, as opposed to right now. You know, they're more okay, like, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. All right, so this is your reading. This is all I have for you, and I'm gonna do another general reading again, so I'll see you on the next one.